Hey guys, yesterday big news for the Rough Classic community, I would say. DKs will receive a nerf on the Gargoyle. They will try to test it now on the PTR Blizzard, and then they will see how it's going. They also say they would make adjustments later on if it was too much or maybe even too less. Let us go over it. Here you can see on wowhead the news. I will also put the link into the video description that you can read it by yourself. Just to give you a quick overview, I don't want to read all of the text because it's a long text. What they did at the moment, the Unholy DK players, to maximize their DPS, especially their boss DPS, the Gargoyle gets all the haste from the DK at the moment it gets summoned. And through all the time the summoned Gargoyle is there, it uses the haste that it had, that the DK had when it summoned the Gargoyle. Now they switch it back from that to that every time the Gargoyle summons his, I think it's called Gargoyle Strike, it re-evaluates the haste that the DK has for making the Gargoyle Strike attack. Usually it's 2 seconds, so the Gargoyle is, to be honest, pretty slow and the damage is not that high, I would say, but with all the tricks in a very, very positive way, because the people figure it out to play it as good as possible on a high level. With all the tricks, with all the usage of items, swapping weapons, trinkets, whatever, they could bring the attack down, as you can see, to 0.35 seconds. That means 3 strikes per second. That means instead of one strike in 2 seconds, it's 6 strikes in even 2 seconds. What is a massive difference. Attack power will be not affected, so this will still be completely covered on the Gargoyle. But yeah, the haste not anymore. It will always be re-evaluating the haste that it has to decide. Don't get me wrong, it will for sure not be 2 seconds now. Nobody knows at the moment exactly 100% how it will be working. So it will be definitely not 2 seconds, because for sure you can get haste buffs also during all the fight or during all the Gargoyle time. But also it will be definitely not anymore through all the Gargoyle sequence 0.35 seconds. So that's definitely a massive nerf for DKs, for Unholy DKs, especially for sure. And especially on their boss DPS. Why is Blizzard doing this? Because, as you can maybe see it on your own guild or on other guilds, especially, I would say, speedrun guilds and also guilds that are purely looking for boss kill speed, they stacking a lot of Unholy DKs, usually. Not all of them, I will show you in a second. That's also different approaches to it, but yeah, a lot of these guilds were stacking Unholy DK, what is definitely understandable. They were definitely the best DPS for those kind of stuff. There's nothing to doubt about it. So yeah, but let us have a quick look over it. Like I said, speed or speed all-star should be possible things that we should look into it. And now I just go into the speed first. As you can see, for example, number 1, none of the above. Awesome guild here at the moment. They make usually kind of every week a new best time. As you can see at the moment, they are on 39.38 minutes. And yeah, as you can see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 Unholy DKs. Yeah, what is kind of the half of all the DPS. And then it's not a half, but you know what I mean. A third of all the DPS, and it's then filled with rogues and warlocks, and then usually kind of all the other specs one time to have the buffs that are necessary and all these things. But I also want to say there are different ways to do it. As you can see here, only 2 Unholy DKs here in this group. More rogues, a little bit more Unholy DKs, and yeah, more Frost DKs. But if you look, go deeper here, number 3, again, 5 Unholy DKs, and then also usually 1 or 2 Frost DKs, so DKs overall in a very good spot. Here again for 5 Unholy DKs, statement, number 5, 6 Unholy DKs. So definitely the strongest spec at the moment in the game. There is no real doubt about it, especially, like I said, for boss fights. As you can see here, and this is... let us first look over here. This is the boss DPS. Just boss DPS. And that's the, as you can see, top 100. And if you look here around, then, yeah, you can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 warlocks and 92 unholy DKs. So yeah, they are just awesome for boss TPS. But we come now to the other side, and that's especially affecting more the speedrun meta. So usually there are 2, I mean, if you're playing in a normal guild, you just want to clear the raid, get your items, do some stuff, whatever. Everything is fine. You can also play with 2 Retribution Paladins. That's no problem at all. But if it comes down to boss kill speed time or speed runs overall, then you need to have a very, very good composition to make that happen. Unholy DKs are definitely very, very good for both of these aspects. So if we look now into the boss and trash fight, as you can see, boss and trash fight DPS, then the picture is definitely different, as you can see it here. Like I said, it's again the top 100, and we only see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6, 7, only 7 unholy DKs. What you see here a lot is rogues, because of the awesome fan of knives mechanic, especially with Feldstriker, and you can see a lot of warlocks. I would say a little bit more demonology like than Afli, but kind of pari. And you can also see some Frost DKs, yeah. I think not that much also, maybe like also like 5, 6, 7. So same like Unholy DK. But yeah, already in an overall damage in the raid, Unholy DKs are not the king of the tables. So was it necessary, that nerf? Yes and no. I mean, if you look here around, and maybe if you look even, let me see here, this should be speed all stars, right? That should be the thing that we are looking for. This is a little bit bad to look here. I wanted to open the just look at this. I mean, they are the number 1 guild. Sorry, I cannot speak or read Chinese, but I mean, look at this. It's not normal. Look at this. That's not normal. Yeah. So I think what Blizzard wants here to do is that it's not happening more and more that this class, this spec is getting stacked so much. Why? Because I think overall, Wrath is very good balanced. Every spec has its upsides and downsides. Yeah, there are some better ones and some lower ones, but the clear outlier at the moment, because of this picture that this is delivering to you and also to Blizzard, is Unholy DKs. So I think they want to bring Unholy a little bit back to the, let me say, clear S tier and not S plus anymore, and yeah, make them only as strong as the other S tier specs. What maybe at the moment, and especially with the transition into Uldua, would be the 2 rogue specs, assassination and combat, 2 warlock specs with affliction and demonology. I think affliction will scale here a little bit better, but we will see that. And yeah, maybe Unholy and then Frost DK. I think these are the S tier specs, and as you see, it's already 6 specs that are doing very, very well. And a clear outlier at the moment, not because of the overall damage in a complete raid, but as also here in this boss speed kill meta was definitely Unholy DK. So they want to nerf it. I think the best way to nerf it is this Gargoyle thing, because I also hear a lot of people complaining about this. Hey, I have to swap this weapon, this, make a lot of thing, and then you only press the Gargoyle, and the Gargoyle is doing a crazy amount of damage in a very short period of time. And yeah, it's some people did not like that playstyle so much. Now it's the playstyle that it is, so I guess that will stay the same, to be honest, but it will be settled down a little bit. As always, I think the players are smart, the gamers are smart. They will find ways to make that work even better again. So nobody needs to think like now, oh, Unholy DK, only B tier or whatever. No, this is definitely not happening. They will stay strong, but this picture will be a picture of the past. We will not see anymore. How many are they? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 50. We will not see any more 15 DKs in a raid. We will not see this anymore. They will stay strong, and I also hope they will stay strong, because a lot of people, me included, to be honest, have a DK or starting to leveling one. Mine is just 73 at the moment, so not a big thing, but you know. And I think there is no reason to now kick all these people in the face, but definitely, I mean, everybody has to be honest, or I mean, a 25-man raid group, should it be 25 times the same class? Yes, we saw it in Classic with Warrior. Was it good? I mean, not really. I think that was also because of the world buff meta, as far as we know, because other classes like Rogue or Mage, if I'm not wrong, if I remember it right, were doing kind of the same damage, but the scaling was just so much better with the world buffs for the warriors that caused all these problems there as well. Okay, guys, that's it. No need to cry for Unholy DKs. It's definitely a nerf, and it's definitely a nerf that you guys will feel, but you will stay strong. And I'm pretty sure we will see still 2, 3, 4 Unholy DKs in every normal raid group, in my opinion. Maybe what is happening the most, I think so, will be that 1 or 2. If you have like 5 or 6 Unholy DKs in the usual raid group, then I guess 1 or 2 will go Frost, and that will solve this issue. That's it, guys, for today. Have a good one. Good start in the weekend, and yeah, enjoy Ultra PDR. I guess we will have more info after this weekend about the situation, and I'll let you know if I think it's necessary to make a new video or my Twitter or whatever. See you. Bye-bye.